Riggedy, go fuck yourself. I know my hair is a mess. And I'm about to smoke a cigarette. It's my first cigarette of the day. Give me a break. I never said it was perfect. Oh boy, far from it. Give me a moment. Oh, fuck. There we go. Alright. New background today because I'm home alone and the gardeners just left too, so there's no noise or anything. I have the house to myself and decided to film in the garage today. Also, I could smoke cigarettes in the garage, so we're good. Hey, what's up you guys? I'm Kieran and I like Rick and Morty and smoking weed on the internet. What did you say? This video has nothing to do with Rick and Morty? Well, now it does, bitch. So you can go Riggedy, go fuck yourself, dogs. What the fuck? Bitch, I'm filming a video here. Riggedy, go fuck yourself. I am gonna pack us a bowl in the meantime. This is not all that I have. This is just what I've grinded up. I think we're smoking Gorilla Glue. Guess we are gonna start off with a hit, and then we're gonna get into today's video. So I'm gonna pack this real quick. This is also simultaneous gonna be hotbox my garage because I'm not cracking that garage door. No. I'm gonna put this down in a very not safe spot so I can take this hit with you. Not on the plastic. Nope, not on the floor either. Cheers. Yeah, I know my bong's not glorious, but this is Tadak, and I can't break him, but I did anyway, so it defeats the purpose of getting him, but I'm grateful for him. My boyfriend got him for me, so you're a good boy. I'll flash the sad boy tattoo there real quick. Alright, so today we are doing the gender tag. Short synopsis of the gender tag. According to my research, the gender tag is more than just your tag. Gender tag was created to keep people talking about gender. The gender tag was created so people can answer a few questions about their gender identity and discuss their thoughts on gender and what it means to them. I'll put the original video in the description. Give full credit to, I think her name is Ashley. Ashley Wild. How do you self-identify your gender and what does that definition mean to you? I identify as, I've been using the most comfortable for me to identify with is transmasculine demi-boy. It's kind of what I've been identifying with for like a little bit over a year. Basically, what it means to me is that I do identify as male, but I also identify as non-binary. Most of the time I feel generally male, but like I feel like genuinely male. But then sometimes I don't really feel connected to gender altogether, and I feel very dissociated from my gender, and that could be genuine gender identity, and that could just be me being BPD and dissociating. But transmasculine demi-boy, because I'm a boy, but gender is also a social construct. There we go. Also, any photo that is of my childhood where I looked feminine, like I just associate that child as genderless, especially ages maybe 13 and a half to 15 when I came out as transgender, because that child genuinely did not have a gender whatsoever. What pronouns honor you? I use he, they pronouns. He in social situations. My family Facebook is using they, them pronouns, though. It depends on like safety. If I'm in a very queer situation, I will probably use they, them pronouns, but most of the time I use he, him pronouns. Oh, Describe the style of clothing that you often wear. I would describe it as like an emo kid style, or like a post-emo phase style possibly. But it has been described to me many times as androgynous, which I agree with. I have a very androgynous kind of style to me, but I would kind of call it post-emo phase. Honestly, today I'm just wearing a Rick and Morty hat and a black t-shirt. Oh, this black t-shirt actually has skulls on them and you can't see it. So I just wear black, basically. Talk about your choices with body hair. How do you how do you style your hair? Currently, I have been able to afford hair dye, so I have been dyeing my hair, which is very important to me. I really do like my hair being like an abnormal color like this. I have my sides shaved all around right now. Usually I just keep it short generally. I do like this hair style a lot. I'm just gonna go down from top to bottom. Did this on accident, but it turned out kind of okay, so that's how my eyebrows work. I don't do anything to my eyebrows. I don't know how to take care of my eyebrows. Every once in a while someone will offer to do this part. God damn it. Every once in a while someone will offer to do this part for me, but in 4th grade I shaved it myself and it just keeps growing back. So yeah, this is something I struggle with a lot. I've shaved my face like a couple times. I'm not on T yet, so it's not like growing as rapidly as I want it to, but I mean like mostly just around on my like jawline I'll get like longer hairs, but my natural hair color is blonde, so it doesn't really like show up all that much. As for like body hair, I haven't shaved my armpits in like 2-3 years. I haven't shaved my legs in 2-3 years, but I'm not about to like show you because my feet are disgusting. But my leg hair is generally long. I have a happy trail, but I haven't, like, it's been there since 7th grade, so it's kind of just natural. And I usually shave my beard, so. Do you have facial hair? What do you choose to shave, and what do you choose not to shave? I kind of already answered that, but like, I have little hair. I want a beard really, really badly. If I could grow a beard, I totally would grow a beard. But I don't shave very often. I shave in the hopes that it grows back thicker. I do shave my beard. Stop. Talk about cosmetics. Do you choose to wear makeup? Do you paint your nails? What type of soaps or perfumes do you use, if any? I've never usually been comfortable with wearing makeup. I'm pretty sure I'm allergic to most makeup, so I don't think about that a lot. Like it doesn't interest me. I'll put on like black lipstick and eyeliner sometimes, but that's just my emo kid. I have been painting my nails a lot lately, but that's in hopes that I bite them less, but that's not really working that well. I used Axe products for a while, but I switched to Old Spice. I don't get any like bad side effects from Old Spice. I don't get any rashes or anything. But yeah, I go for a masculine scent. but I like painting my nails. Have you experienced being misgendered? If so, how often? Do you experience dysphoria? How does that affect you? I'm kind of passing. I've been asked a couple times if I'm already on testosterone, which should be validating to me, but then I do experience dysphoria. So like, even though you see me as male, I still feel dysphoric, so like that's valid, but then also thank you. I do occasionally get misgendered. It's usually if I'm not binding, or if I am excited and my voice is a bit higher and someone speaks to me and I respond and it's like higher up, then they're like, oh, I thought you were a boy. Oh, I am a boy. Walks along. That's like my experience with being misgendered. As for dysphoria, to get into that, I do experience dysphoria. I also experience dysmorphia, which has to do with eating disorders, which is difficult when you want your body to look more masculine, but then like at the same time, the only way you know how to fix your body issues is through old eating disorder behaviors, and like the more like towards your eating disorder goal you're getting, because that's how you know how to cope with it, you're also looking more feminine, if that makes any sense. And so you're like happy in one way, but then like you're also looking more feminine, and so you can't make yourself happy one way and you can't make yourself happy the other way. Like my voice, I wish it was deeper. I took singing lessons just to get to this octave. Like I've been waiting so long to start testosterone. There's just so many things I wish that I could change, and it's hard. Talk about children. Are you interested in having children? Would you want to carry a child if that were an option for you? Do you want to be the primary caretaker for any children you may have? Generally, I would not be opposed to having children. Being a father is something I would be interested in. Giving birth to children that are related to me is a different story, because aside the fact that I do identify as male and do not like, that's not something my body like should do in my mind. Like I don't, like besides the dysphoria of having the parts in your body to be able to conceive children, if I were to create any children, they would probably live a terrible life, because they would like inherit all of my mental illnesses. They would get like all of my like bad traits probably. I am not able to take care of myself properly, at least right now. So that child would never be taken care of properly. And I mean, that would be great if like I had a partner who could like take care of the child properly, which I would never just like throw it on my partner. But like, you know, if I can't do it, then there needs to be someone to step in. But then like I'm attracted to people who are like me, so then we're both fucked. And so probably the same situation would be for the other partner. So like if I'm not having the child and they choose that they do not want to have children either, at least through their own body or whatever, I'm always open to adoption, honestly. And at least in my situation, I feel like adoption would be safer, just so I'm not creating any children that I would ruin, I guess. That would be so bad. I'd be a great dad, but I just don't think that those children need to be related to me. So physically, I'm opposed to conceiving and giving birth to children with my own body, at least genetically and physically, dysphoria-wise and everything. But I'm not opposed to being a father. I would not be opposed to adoption. Like, I'm open to it. Talk about money. Is it important to you to provide for your family financially if you choose to have one? Is it important to you that you earn more money than the partner you may have? Do you prefer to pay for things like dates? Are you uncomfortable when others pay for you or offer to pay for you? money. Something of which I do not have a lot of. In the future, I hope to have more. The hardest part is getting over the thought, like, that I'm not capable of that, and if I, like, keep thinking about that, then that probably won't ever happen. I would like to be making more money, and in the future, I would hope to be at least a very good financial provider for my family. As for like gender roles, I wouldn't take sole financial responsibility being the husband. I would hope that with whomever I marry in the future, that like at least it's a 50-50 thing. And if we were really fucked, like if the kids got old enough, it would be really nice if they helped out, but I'm not putting them in obligation to do anything and making them responsibility for like something we were not capable of or I was not capable of. As for money in the current day and age, before I have children and a family, I have so much money anxiety. When you offer to buy me something, I will turn it down just because I don't want you to spend money on me. I could be starving. Everyone could be capable of purchasing their own food except for me, and everyone could be eating, and I will still decline your offer because I don't want you to spend money on me. I don't think I'm worth it. Like, thank you, but no thank you. Like, you really don't have to do that. You really don't. I would much rather pay for you though. In that situation, if I were capable of paying, I would be like, yo, let me just like buy this thing for you. But then when someone's the same way to me, I'm like, nah fam, it's fine. I've paid for dates. I guess I haven't been on many, but have been in more in the past year or so. In most situations, I was paid for by the other human, but in a situation where I was capable of paying for the both of us or contributing for my amount, I did, like, if I was able to, I most definitely would. I want to validate that, but then also in my mind, I'm like, but it was like McDonald's, dude, so it was like $8, and so you're not paying that much, but like still, it's valid, and that's all I can afford, so like, I shouldn't beat myself up about that. I will spend all of my money on weed though, and drugs, and weed, mostly weed, and if I like you enough, I will give you a lot of free weed. My love is not expressed in money. If it's not expressed emotionally or through physical touch or something like that, I express a lot of my love through weed. Cheers. Anything else you want to share about your experience with gender? I feel like I've had it a lot easier than a lot of people, and that I'm very privileged and blessed to be in the situation that I am. But it's hard to be like, gosh. With that being said, I feel really self-conscious about that. If I could give anyone the situation I was in, if I could give them a better situation where their parents accepted them and that they could transition and everything, I totally would swap my life out for someone else. I feel very insecure about being privileged when it comes to my gender identity and my life. And I am very grateful and blessed to be where I am. I feel like I have to apologize for it though, because I wish that other people had it as great. I wish that other people had it as easy as I have it, and I know that other people do, and that like I'm not the only one who has it okay, but like I wish everyone had it okay, which is the main point, so I don't shove my foot in my mouth. And I know that it can't always be that way, which makes me really sad. Sorry, this is stoner getting to the deep dark feeling, shoving my foot in my mouth. It's been a lot easier for me in most situations, and especially in gender situations, like catcalling and such. I've had very little experience with that, but in a way, it's a bad thing because I am not as aware of the situation as I could be. Like when people talk about it, I can't relate and fully empathize and give proper response, proper validation to their situation. I can't understand what they were going through, which is valid. It just sucks, you know? Like, it just sucks. I guess what I'm saying is, like, even though it's great, it sucks when it's not great, and that's valid. And I wish it didn't suck as much. I wish everything could be awesome. Oh, man. I'm getting really high, I guess. Getting in on this gender tag. Oh, I totally blazed this gender tag out. I wish everyone could just smoke a bowl together and we could be chill and everyone would just be accepted for being them, who they are. Like, fuck. What did they do to you? I wish we could all just smoke a bowl and chill the fuck out. Like, that's what we fucking need. That's what I goddamn need right now. I'm gonna fucking do that, man. Cheers with me, dude, so I don't feel awkward. Cheers. My apologies for this being a very, very poorly improvised video. I want to be more consistent in uploading. It's just hard when you lack the emotional energy to do so and like motivation. And it was going to be coming out because it seems like the topic in the community is coming out right now, but I already did a video on that, and I will also leave a description, like a link for that, so because that one was probably better. So you can go watch that. This was my gender tag because I still wanted it to pertain to gender this week, and I'm gonna go try to figure out what I want to say. I don't get this high usually. Yeah. I did a video with my boyfriend, and he's editing that, so whenever he gets that back to me, we'll upload that, and you'll be able to see the video I did with my boyfriend, and that'll be fun, and hopefully I'll be able to upload again next Friday, because I'm trying to do Fridays. I was gonna do Mondays, but I'm trying to do Fridays. Fridays more fun. I guess that's really all I have to say. This has been your boy, Kieran, and I'll see you in the next one. I hope you like the whatever the fuck this was. It's a nice white wall that I like to take nice pictures on. And if you want to see those nice pictures, oh, I'm plugging a fuck ton today. If you want to see those nice pictures, I'm pretty sure my Instagram is in the description too. My name is Herb Prince on Instagram. So yeah, this is Kieran. I did a lot of shoving my foot in my mouth. And yeah, my family's getting home. So bye-bye.